Welcome back to Wrap. This is the 4th episode. We are here with Stephen Garrett.
And Calvin Lindsay.
We have our special guest, who is also one of our normal hosts,
Jaden James.
And today we're going to be talking about softball, how they made it to state, and Jaden had a pretty impressive achievement last week in one of her games. Jaden, you want to talk about that?
Okay, so our last non-state playoff game of the season, I finally reached 100 strikeouts for this season, which is an accomplishment in the softball world because most pitchers average around 70 to 80. I'm looking to get up to 400 strikeouts for my entire career, and that is very exciting. Is there anything else you'd like to ask specifically?
So 100 strikeouts in one season, that's impressive because before the episode, I thought that was like in total from all her seasons, but just to figure out that was in one season, that's like actually very impressive. But like how many strikeouts do you have in total right now from all your seasons?
I actually have no idea. I'd like to think it's upwards towards 300 because I want to get 400 for my senior year. But I think it's a result of all the hard work I've been putting in. My freshman year was not as good as my junior year, and you can kind of see like how I progressed over time. I also like to thank my team. They were very encouraging, very supportive of me this season, and it really helped me achieve the goals that I wanted to.
So, I'll be at the softball games from time to time, taking pictures, But I remember there was a period of time where you weren't really pitching. They had somebody else pitching. I think you were playing third. Do you think that kind of, you think if you kept pitching through, like, however many weeks that was, like, if you would have been, like, closer to achieving your goal? How many strikeouts are you, like, averaging a game?
Averaging a game, maybe 4 or 5 depending on the team. It can be upwards of 10 if the team sucks. It could be low as 3 if the team is good. But as for not pitching, I did go through some injuries where I had to play more in the field. I also had to make sure that I wasn't overthrowing my arm, and I also had to support other pitchers that could pitch whenever I wasn't doing as well. So that might have been the case that you were talking about.
So like when you like got the spot and you were like the starting pitcher and just the best, like how does like your nerves like get to you and stuff like that? Because like I used to pitch when I was younger, and like before I would just get like nervous and stuff. Like how do you handle that?
You are by yourself in the pitching circle, and it's something that you have to get used to. I've been doing it for about 4 or 5 years now, so I've kind of gotten used to it. But you kind of lean on your teammates. You have to know that you don't have to strike out every batter. You can allow them to ball and play, and it kind of eases off, I guess, the nerves that you're talking about when it comes to pitching.
So, you say you've been pitching for, 4 years around?
5.
Yeah. What were you playing before that?
Third base, shortstop, center field. Wherever my coach really needed me, I kind of do the same thing now. Whenever I'm not pitching, I may play center field, shortstop, third base. It really depends on like what my team needs at the time. I am a utility player, so I do get the opportunity to hit multiple positions.
So after this, like this go down as like one of your like favorite memories in softball, like getting your 100 strikeouts, or?
It definitely does. My dad did surprise me with balloons with the number 100. My team was very happy. There's like cheering going on, a lot of support from the parents in the stands, and it was a very exciting moment for me when I hit my 100 strikeout.
Do you also have like another like good memory from softball, or?
Yeah. Stephen was there. He recorded my first home run that I hit on the Riverwood Softball field, which was very great. It was a good memory. It was happy to finally do it with my team around me. Everyone was very glad that I hit it. We ended up winning that game, and it was just a very great day.
So, Jaden is a junior. In your sophomore freshman season, did you reach this 100 milestone, or were you closer, do you even know?
I definitely did not. I was probably kind of close my sophomore season. My freshman season, I was not. I was working through some things. I was young. I was a freshman. But I think now as I got older, I've learned to dominate batters. And maturity comes with that too. So being able to also pitch for like 3 months on end, back to back every single day, you have to develop some stamina. And I think that that's what helped me get to where I am now.
All right. As you know, the softball team, they beat Marist, who was the number 2 seed, and they were able to make it to state, and then where they will be playing against Alcovy High School. And, like, how do you feel like that has impacted you and how you will play in those games?
Well, the Marist game was definitely exciting. It was one of our biggest wins of the season. We did not go in expecting to beat Marist, but we had to play really hard to even come close. I remember they had a football game occurring the same night, and after the football game, we had a lot of fans come over from that game, and it was very loud, very exciting. I got a home run to put my team ahead, which helped me come close to tying the record. I'm hoping to tie the record during state this year. But and we just played overall great defense. We had a lot of different players, Lizzie, Alexis, Addison, a couple freshmen coming up that really contributed to our win, and that really set us up for going to state, which we're very excited to play. Starts tomorrow. It's the first round of state out of Kobe High School, and I hope that we go far.
So a lot of people may not know, Jaden is also on the homecoming court for juniors. How did it feel to be such like a star-studded athlete on the homecoming court?
Anyways, being selected for homecoming court was very exciting because I came to the school not knowing a single person. I was a transfer from a different county. I didn't know anyone. The people I knew was the softball team, and hopefully I'll be sharing that with Calvin. Yeah. Go Raiders. But I'm very excited to represent my class and the school during our homecoming game on the 28th.
All right. Thanks to all our viewers and fans for watching this episode. And that will be it. Thank you, Jaden James, for also attending.
No problem. I had a lot of fun.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. That's a wrap. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like that. That's a wrap.
Yeah. I still look